Okay, guys, so today we're going to run through my I want to lose weight checklist, because what's going to happen over the next few days, weeks, is the fact that a lot of us are going to eat mindlessly, we're going to drink mindlessly, and we probably would have gained weight. And for a lot of us, our goal this year was actually to lose weight, and we might not have achieved that. So, like I said, in the next few weeks, certainly maybe the first couple of weeks of January, I'm going to have a lot of people coming up to me saying, I want to lose weight, Adam. Can you help? What do I need to do? Now, one of the biggest problems that a lot of us do is that we just go fucking head first because we want a quick result. We want speed. We want results. We want everything now. So what we do is we start any type of diet, and we just go flat out straight into a exercise regime, okay? But there's a couple of things that you're missing and you need to address so that you understand fully your situation and you understand how you're going to produce results. Because like I said, most of us just go full on, head first, balls deep, straight into an exercise plan and straight into a diet, when we haven't really just stopped and understood our actual situation and why things have happened and how to make sure that they don't re-happen again. Because losing weight is amazing. It makes people feel fucking amazing, makes people look amazing, and it brings a lot to their life. But what a lot of people do is they lose weight and then they stop doing whatever they did to lose the weight, and then they regain the weight. And then they lose the weight, regain the weight. So they lose the weight and feel amazing, and then gain the weight and feel like shit, embarrassed, anxious, all that type of stuff. So we just need to look at you. You need to look at you. So when you come to me, whether it's another gym or another instructor, personal trainer, boot camp, whatever it is I want to lose weight, and they might say to you, right, okay, let's follow this diet, let's do that. But two of the most important questions are, number one is why now? Why now? Because for a lot of us, we might have been gaining weight over a long period of time. We might be 1 stone, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, whatever stone overweight. So why now? Why is it important to you now? What's different about now? Okay, so question number one, why now? What's triggered you? Because it's usually, for people to lose weight, it's usually a picture, maybe you might have sort of seen of yourself. It might be a comment from someone. It might be a feeling, like you might have gone to a shop and you might be a bigger dress size than you've ever been before. What is it? What is it? What's triggered you to want to do that? So you need to understand this. You need to understand why now. And you got to be like brutally honest. At the bottom, I've got there, the hardest part of any transformation is being honest about why you're actually doing it in the first place, because most of us don't want to be judged. Most of us don't want to be laughed at. Most of us don't want people to think bad of them. So generally, we don't really tell the truth, but you need to be truthful. And you need to understand exactly why now. Why are you doing it? Why do you want to lose weight? What's it going to bring to your life? What is it going to bring that you haven't already got? And I'm telling you now, losing weight does open a lot of doors. It opens because it changes the way you think, the way you feel, the way you act, whatever you go after, the way people treat you, the way people look at you. It changes all those things. So, like I said, number one, why now? And then number two, how have you even got to this point? How have you got to this point? So if you've gained weight and you're unhappy, you need to recognize how you've got to this point in the first place. So what are you doing on a daily, weekly, monthly pattern that's contributing to you gaining weight? And you can't be in fucking denial. You can't deny the fact that you, like, if you are gaining weight, you are doing things that aren't correct. You are taking in more food and more energy than your body needs to have on a daily basis. Like I said, you can be in denial and you can think like, I don't really eat much. I'm doing all the right things, yet I'm gaining weight. Well, the honest thing is that you're not doing the right things, or you might be doing some of the right things, but not for enough amount of time of the week. So you might be good. You might be relatively good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're mindlessly eating, not really exercising, and all of a sudden your 3 days are far outweighed by your 4 days, your 4 bad days, and all of a sudden weight gains happened. And weight gain happens over days, weeks, months, years. It doesn't happen overnight. So you need to look back to a time where you think, yeah, I was happy. Okay, and then what's changed? Because you can find things, simple things like your job might have changed, so you might not be as active. You might have been, you might have had hobbies which have now stopped because you take your kids more places. You might be eating out more. So your job, like I said, your job might be sedentary. You might have gone from an active job to a sedentary job. But what you've got to do is you've got to recognize, where is it? What's happening in my life for me to be taking in more energy and more food than my body's required? Why has it happened now? What's happened? What's triggered it? And how have you got to this point? So each of these requires like brutal honesty. And like I said, most of us can pretend that we don't know what's happening when we do. Because if you don't know what's happening, how the fuck is anyone else meant to know what's happening? You can lie about how active you are. You can lie about how much food you're eating. But at the end of the day, you are your end result. So you are the way you are now. If you are unhappy and you're not in a figure that you're comfortable with, or that's not making you as confident as you should feel, then you know something isn't right. So we need to do something about it. So before you start looking at gyms, before you start looking at training programs, before you start looking at diet plans, I just need you to think about these two things. Why now? Why is it important to you? And what's going to be different about this time? Because I guarantee you, a lot of you would have started a diet and stopped numerous occasions, joined the gym and stopped numerous occasions. What's different this time? How are you going to be able to keep going this time? What is different? Why now? And also, how did you get to this point? You've got to recognize your habits, your patterns. What are you doing that's contributing to you being unhappy with your body? And like I said, point number 3, the hardest part of anything, of self-critiquing, is being honest. Because we never want to admit the stupid shit that we do. But like I said, we do stupid shit. And we just need to reverse engineer this. We're currently at a certain body weight that we're unhappy with. How do I get out of that shithole? How do I change it? And for everything, especially when it comes to transformation, fitness, and body shape, you are your problem and you are also your solution. Because most of us know how to lose weight. Most of us know how to exercise. And the knowledge that you've already got in your brain, or that you already know from past experiences, is usually enough to make a transformation. You don't need any more knowledge. You don't need to know absolutely everything. It's like if I go into a room and I want to turn the light on, I don't need to know how electricity works. I just need to know how to push a fucking button. So you don't need to know the ins and outs of absolutely everything. All you need to know is that currently you are taking in more than you need. So you need to find a way to safely reduce your food and additionally increase your activity. And everything matters. Not just in the gym, outside of the gym as well. How can you be more active? How can it fit into your lifestyle? And then once you know all the answers to those questions, then go after what you want. Then decide on a goal. Then go after what you want. Then join the gym. Then start the diet. so that you recognize the problem, you recognize why it's happened, and then you've thought of a solution, you thought about how to do it, and then you go after it. It's just that so many of us do it all that in reverse order, and we wonder why time and time again we fail, because we don't look at the reasons why things happened in the first place, why we gained the weight, why we stopped the gym. And like I said, sit down, do it, be brutally honest with yourself, and you'll get some answers. And it might upset you, it might piss you off, but you need to know these so that you can start moving forward. Okay, so that's my I want to lose weight checklist. So if you were one of those people that want to lose weight, or you know someone that wants to lose weight and they're always gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, starting, stopping, then share this video with them. Share this with it, tag them below, or send it on a private message, whatever. And this will help. This will help because, like I said, it's a stage that people overlook. And it's probably one of the biggest reasons why most people aren't as successful as they should be. Okay, so like I said, hopefully this has given you help. I try to bring you value every single day. I'll talk about any type of thing that happens in my day or with my clients, because I know if it's happening with me and in my gym, I'm sure it's happening for a lot of you guys as well. So like I said, this is a question that most of you will probably ask or go to someone and seek help for over the next few weeks. So why now, and how have you got to this point? Be honest.